En France, ta réussite fait chier les autres. Aux États-Unis, ta réussite inspire les autres.
Et on se rend compte qu'en étant aux États-Unis, en fait, le tennis, qui est un sport individuel, devient un sport collectif.
Un étudiant de 17-19 ans n'a pas à choisir entre les études et le tennis. Je pense que toi et moi, on est bien placés pour le dire. On est partis, on était des buses en anglais.
C'est pas forcément une nécessité d'aller à 18 ans directement sur le circuit. Il y a des joueurs qui sont pas prêts.
Et attention, les US, c'est pas fait pour tout le monde. So, Nathan, I want to ask you a question. 1 year, part of the agency. You learn how to place a kid from point A to point Z, pretty much. You know how to do the whole process. You've done so many projects in 1 year, okay? But you also had the opportunity to go somewhere for 10 days with a group of 20 kids. Talk to me about it. Tell me a little bit more. What was the experience? Where did you go? Why this trip was so special during your year?
Yeah, I think that's a really great topic and something I can talk a lot about, because it was a lot of cool fun moments with all the kids. Going to the state of Florida for 10 days with a group of 20 people, as you said, was just amazing. Honestly, because this trip is for all the kids to see around, to see what it looks like to be a student athlete, and to feel how it is, that American spirit, the facilities, what it is to, on a daily basis, to wake up and to feel like you're an athlete and you're part of a university, you're part of a team. So for me, it was honestly an amazing moment, because after going 4 years in the States, you obviously see a lot of things. You see a lot of different campuses, facilities, tennis courts, people, coaches. But to be able to be on the other side and actually to show the kids what it looks like was amazing, because you get out of the plane, you go through all the steps to get in the States, and you just, when you take a look at them watching all of that, it's just so rewarding to be able to share your experience, to tell them that you actually played there in the States for 4 years, and you've been part of all this big process. Because for them right now, it's a dream to be there, to be a student athlete, to be able to play for something bigger than themselves. And honestly, for myself, just being able to share my experience and to show them everything was amazing, and was so important to give them all the tips that I didn't have, because I actually never done that before. It was my first time going to the States when I went in 2019 to Cincinnati. So I think that's so helpful for them, and that coming back after those 10 days, you actually realize what you need to do, the work that still needs to be done to get to a certain level, and to be able to get maybe a scholarship to get to your dream school, to go to the state that you always wanted to go to. So I think that's so cool, and that's such a great experience to go back on the trip itself. We actually stayed 10 days in Florida. We did an amazing road trip through Florida. We went through different universities, both D1, D2. The biggest one, probably the Florida Gators, was an amazing experience, where Ben Shelton actually played for a year and two. It was just amazing to see the campus. I mean, I've played in big school, but a school like that, I've never seen that before. Honestly, a football stadium of 90,000 seats inside the campus, right in the middle of the campus, where we students can just go walk in, do a jog, do their homework on the seat. It's just something that you never see in France or in Europe. So being able to actually experience that as a person, but also to tell the kids that, yeah, that's the life in the US. That's how it looks like. That it's not just one university in the States that is like that. It's every school that has just like amazing facilities, amazing people around, a staff that is there for you on a daily basis, coaches, physios, doctors, everything that you need. And being able to have all those kids interacting with athletes, but also students in the cafeteria, for example, in the library, or visiting other classes look like, the professors, was just, I think, amazing, and you can feel that the kids are dreaming when they're there, and when you ask them, and you see some tears in their eyes when they look at the court, they look at the football stadium, and they go, wow, I think that's where I want to go. That's where I want to live 4 years of my life. And I think now I'm coming back in France. I'm ready to put the work in and to do everything it requires to go there. But yeah, I think the main point of what I learned from that trip is that the US itself and all that, those campuses, the university, the college tennis world, it's just so amazing. And you can, I think, only realize it when you see it. I think that's the main thing I want to say is, obviously we see pictures, we see videos here in France, but when you're actually in front of that stadium, when you enter that gate, that stadium, and you're like, wow, that's
you gotta experience it to understand it. The thing is,
definitely,
we talk a lot about it with families and students, but as long as you didn't see it yourself, it is hard to understand what it is, and I think you definitely need to experience it. And those trips, that's why we are doing them. We are doing them to give them the experience, give the possibility of those kids to see it, to touch it, to touch the experience, to live, to be in the skin of a student athlete for 10 days, 2 weeks. And our network is obviously something that we want also to share them. We have the possibility, because of our network with the coaches we know, the student athlete, whether we placed in the past, that we can tell those kids, you're going to be able to play on UCF tennis court. You're going to be able to practice on UF Florida Gators tennis court, where Ben Shelton is practicing pretty much all year long. And I think we are so proud to be able to do those trips. And I want to go to the next step. The next step is now we've done Florida, we've done Texas, we've done so many trips in the past years, but the next one's going to be in California in October 2025. Can you maybe, Nathan, give us some information? Is everything secret about the schedule, about the trip? Give us some insight.
No, California trip 2025 is going to be amazing as well.
It's on.
It's on. No, definitely it's on, and we can't wait to go there and to show again all those kids what it looks like to be on the skin of a student athlete. Talking about the schedule, I won't talk too much about it. A lot of surprises for sure, but we'll go through amazing campuses, amazing universities, some of the best facilities in the country. Discover all that stuff in such a state that is honestly amazing and a dream to go to on vacation, on when you go to the States. I mean, California is always like a nice place to go to. So we'll do a lot of stuff, a lot of visiting, a lot of training, because obviously we'll train every day. As you said, we have that network to be able to have access to those really private courts, because honestly, a court that is the Florida Gators court, not everyone can go and train on them for 2-3 hours. Have the privilege to have some actual coaches talking to the kids about what they need to do. Maybe some coaches having actually a practice with them as well. So I think, California trip is going to be in the same mindset as what we did in Florida, seeing as much as we can in terms of campuses, in terms of schools, in terms of facilities, in terms of interacting with all those actors there, coaches, students, professors, student athletes, physios. I mean, the kids just have the opportunity for 10-12 days to be another person, to be able to to kind of leave their French person in France at the airport and just be
someone else,
for 10-12 days, because as soon as you land on the American country, you'll experience something much more different than what it is in France. So I think the main goal is for the kids to feel that
the atmosphere, the vibes.
Yeah, there is something different. There is something that we cannot find somewhere else.
As a reminder, it is not vacation. It is an experience, like you said, for 10, 12 days. You leave home, you leave your parents, you leave everything. And the whole point is, like you said, put yourself as a student athlete. And what if in a few years I'm going to the States? I want to do this project. I want to be a student athlete. I want to be a college tennis player. I want to experience it before for 10, 12 days. But it's not going to be vacation. You're not going to put your towers on the beach every day and you're going to tan.
Yeah.
You're going to work out.
Yeah.
We're not going to be nice to you because we want to put you in a condition of what a student athlete is going to live for the next 4 years, which is training a lot. You're going to train a lot. You're going to run a lot. You're going to practice a lot, 3 to 4 hours a day. Obviously, you're going to have fun. Yes, we're going to do so many experiences. We're going to do so many activities, but you're going to work out.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of fun because you're going to be part of a group of a 20 other person living the dream with you for 10 days. You're going to have a coaching staff, but you're going to leave something so special. Like you said, when you come home, it is pretty common to see people crying at the airport, because you don't want this experience to stop. And that's what this trip is all about, is leave something so special that not everybody in the world is allowed to live or can do it, because it is pretty selective. You got to be good. You got to be a good tennis player. You got to be a good student. You have to have good grades, and have the right profile. Not everybody can go in those big universities in California, in Florida, or whatever. And that's what this trip is all about, is to have the opportunity to experience it, to touch it, to live it for a few days. And when you come home, then you can look at yourself in the mirror and say, hey, you know what? I really want to do that.
Yeah.
I want to live this. I want this to be my life for the next 4 or 5 years. And I'm willing to put whole work to get that, and that's what this trip is all about, is to impact all those players because they're going to trust us. They're going to trust us for 2 weeks. For 2 weeks, the parents going to trust us, give us their kids so we can show them everything. And it's huge,
Yeah.
We got to be good. And that's what this trip is all about.
Yeah, and I think to talk about the team and all the players is, most of the kids when they're gonna live with us, I mean, most of them don't know each other. The first time they're at the airport, they don't know each other. I think something we can guarantee is at the end of those 2 weeks, they're gonna be best friends, because what we're gonna do basically is to train them as a team, as a college team. They are gonna be always, all the time, all together. If someone does something wrong, the whole team is gonna run. If we have to run to if they did something bad, but the whole point is that for 10 days there is no individual, there is no special prince, princess. It's the team first, and it's gonna be the team first, no matter the tennis level. I mean, we can have differences in all of that. Everyone have different values, different expectation, but the whole point is they're going to be together. They're going to do the same stuff all together for 2 weeks, and at the end they're going to be best friend and still in touch, probably for years after. So that's the whole point. I think that's something that we want to create, and that's the DNA of the trip, is really to create something special with a group that sometimes they don't know each other at first. But you get to know everyone. It's like a team. When you get into a team, there is some people, like at work. When you're at work, obviously there is some people that you prefer than others, but at the end of the day, you got to work together. You got to work all together to reach a special goal, special project, and that's what we're gonna create in the trip, is create a group, a bond, a group of all wolves, I think, all together, and that's really what we matter the most.
100%. Team first.
Always.
On vient de parler, d'échanger, Nathan, et d'avoir une super conversation pendant un peu plus d'1 heure et demie. Merci à toi. Merci d'avoir échangé sur tous ces sujets. Je pense qu'on pourrait en parler pendant des jours. Merci à toi d'être au sein de l'agence. Merci de nous partager toute ta motivation, ton énergie et surtout tes good vibes. Ça fait un grand bien à l'agence et la future is bright, comme on dit. Et sachez qu'il y aura très prochainement d'autres podcasts à venir. Nathan, le mot de la fin, il est pour toi.
Trust the process.
Trust the process.
Merci Antoine pour cet échange.
Thank you, my boy.
Let's go team.